Hello, history lovers. Today, we will be taking on one of the most feared and complex rulers in world history, a man of brilliance and brutality. The first Tsar of Russia, Ivan the Terrible. He was born in 1530 in the royal Kremlin Palace of Moscow. His father, Grand Prince Vasily III, died when Ivan was only 3 years old. His mother, Elena Glinskaya, became regent, but within 5 years, she too was gone, poisoned by rival boyar nobles who hungered for power. The young Ivan was left an orphan in the heart of the Kremlin. He grew up surrounded by cruelty. The boyars who were supposed to protect him beat him, mocked him, and starved him. By day, they treated him like a puppet prince. By night, he roamed the palace halls alone, feeding on rage and revenge. This childhood shaped the man he would become. At the age of 16, Ivan seized his destiny. He called the Orthodox Church, the nobles, and the people to Moscow. And in a grand ceremony at the Cathedral of the Dormition, he crowned himself Tsar of all Rus. Not just a prince, but a Caesar, a supreme ruler with divine authority. For the first time in Russian history, a ruler bore the title Tsar. At first, his reign showed promise. Ivan modernized the army, introducing gunpowder weapons and professional soldiers. He reformed the law code, making justice more uniform across his growing empire. He created a new council of advisors and gave more voice to the people through the first Zemsky Sobor, or what we know today as National Assembly. And he dreamed of expansion. His army swept east, conquering the Tatar Khanates of Kazan and Astrakhan. For the first time, Russia pushed beyond the Volga River, opening the gateway to Siberia. In Moscow, he commissioned one of the most iconic symbols of Russia, St. Basil's Cathedral. Basil's Cathedral, its colorful onion domes, built to celebrate victory at Kazan, still rise over Red Square, a reminder of Ivan's vision of power and glory. But then, tragedy struck. In 1560, his beloved wife, Anastasia, died suddenly. To Ivan, she was not just a wife. She was his anchor, his only true comfort. Her death shattered him. He believed she had been poisoned, and from that day, suspicion consumed his heart. The Tsar, who once built laws and armies, now built a reign of terror. Ivan created the Oprichnina, his personal state within Russia. He carved the empire in two, one ruled by the nobles, the other under his absolute control. His black-clad horsemen, the Oprichniki, swept through towns, carrying severed dog heads and brooms on their saddles, symbols of how they would sniff out treachery and sweep it away. Under Ivan's orders, entire cities were destroyed. In Novgorod, thousands were slaughtered in a massacre that shocked even his closest allies. The rivers turned red with blood, and the streets echoed with screams. Paranoia never left him. Every noble could be a traitor, every ally, a potential assassin. And in his fury, Ivan unleashed punishments that grew ever more brutal. But the most tragic moment of all came in 1581. In a heated argument with his son, Tsarevich Ivan, the Tsar struck him with his staff. The blow was fatal. As his heir lay dying, Ivan wept uncontrollably, cradling his son in his arms, realizing what he had done. That image, immortalized in paintings, captures the essence of Ivan the Terrible. A ruler torn between greatness and destruction, a man who built Russia's future, yet scarred it with his rage. Ivan died in 1584, leaving behind an empire that stretched further than any Russian ruler before him. But his death also plunged Russia into chaos. The time of troubles, a period of famine, war, and political collapse. Ivan the Terrible, the first Tsar of Russia, a visionary who forged an empire, and a tyrant who ruled through blood and fear. So I ask you, when we speak of the most powerful individuals in history, do we remember Ivan as the father of the Russian state, or as a warning of how absolute power can destroy even the strongest of men? Thanks for watching. Please like, repost, follow, or subscribe for more videos like this. If there's an area you want in more detail or a topic you want me to cover in my next video, feel free to let me know in the comment section.